Hi folks, welcome to Tidus episode 42. We are inside Room Tower at the Foyer Bonfire. Tidus is soul level 100 with 906,000 soul memory. We have 3 specific items equipped. We have the Flame Quartz Ring +1, the Pyromancy Glove with the Flash Sweat in our spell inventory, and we also have Alluring Skulls in our inventory as well. This next part is very tricky. Tidus has a very specific way planned that he's going to take it on. So to our right behind these bars, there's a bunch of Ashen Warriors. There's a new enemy that we haven't seen before, the Iron Warrior. And we have these barrel carriers that explode. We're going to nudge these barrel carriers to the room to our right down below. So the way we're going to do that is once we drop down the ladder, we're going to go to the room to the right first. And you see 3 barrel carriers. When we stand in front of them, they're going to run away from us. We're going to use that to our advantage by nudging them towards the 2 holes there. There's a trap door, and then there's a hole by the ladder. You might need to use a guard break to nudge some of them down. Take note of the room down below. Take note of the Ashen Idol. The Ashen Idol will buff the enemies when you get close to it. It will also cast a Firestorm Pyromancy when you get close to it. It's very dangerous. That is our first priority. We want to take out the Ashen Idol first so it stops buffing the enemies. Now, to the left of the ladder is another room. This door is locked. We're going to attack the door to cause the barrels to explode so that we can open it. This Ashen Warrior will toss fire bombs at you down below if you don't take him out first. If you attack him right away, you're going to push him through the trap door down below, and you're going to have more enemies down there. You don't want more enemies, you want less enemies, so you're going to lure him back towards the door. Notice this hole right here between the bars. Grab your bow, equip fire arrows. If you don't have fire arrows, talk to Ornifex and buy them, and shoot those barrel carriers. It will cause all of the enemies to die. If not all of them, it'll cause a lot of them to take damage and possibly die. That's what we want to do, is take out as many enemies as possible before we go down there and fight them. So we're going to equip Magic Weapon on our Great Club. We're going to use Flash Sweat, and then we're going to roll into one of those pots. Those pots do not respawn unless you warp out of the area and warp back in. So we're just going to roll into one pot, and we're going to go to the room to the right of the ladder, and we're going to drop down. But first, we're going to toss our Alluring Skulls down to disorient and confuse the enemies. That way, it'll be enough of a distraction for us to run straight for the Ashen Idol and use our Smelter Wedge on it. Just be ready for a fight after you take out the Ashen Idol. The enemies are going to start targeting you. You want to use the room to your advantage. It's a very big room. You want the Iron Warrior with the fire coming out of his shoulders to come into contact with the exploding barrels. We have our fire resistance turned up high, so we're going to circle around the room until the Iron Warrior causes the barrels to explode. If we can bail out of this room, we will. Can't do it just yet. Let's make another circle around and heal up if we need to. Okay, we got one of the Ashen Warriors to explode, or to die from the explosion. There's still 2 more left. 2 Ashen Warriors and the Iron Warrior still left to take out. Let's see if we can use more Alluring Skulls to bring them all over here. The barrel carriers are attracted to the Alluring Skulls, so they'll go to where that is. Hopefully they come into contact with flames from Iron Warrior. You can also use your bow and get at just the right angle and snipe these Ashen Warriors. We're going to use our Great Heavy Soul Arrow and see if we can thin some of them out. The less enemies down there, the better when we go back down. The Iron Warrior is weak to dark damage, so that's great to use dark sorceries against him. They're a great enemy to farm, but they're very difficult to kill. The Iron Warrior can drop the Smelter Hammer, which you see him holding now. He can drop the Minotaur Helm. He can drop a Fire Drake Stone. He can also drop Titanite Slabs. We're going to drop down through this trap door here, take out this Ashen Warrior. Now there's only one enemy left, and he has less than half health. Got him. Our reward is the Flame Quartz Ring +3, and we're going to get another Soul of Nadalia. Let's open the door forward. If we die in the parts up ahead, we'll just use a Lowering Skull to distract the enemies, and we're going to run right through this door. On the other side of this door, there's a Possessed Armor. We've dealt with him before. He's a deadly enemy. He's really most deadly with his bow, but you want to lure out his slashing attack. You want to make sure he doesn't do the follow-up to his slash and then attack him. We have an ambush up ahead with a new enemy, the Fume Sorcerer. The Fume Sorcerers are very dangerous, so what we want to do, there's 2 Fume Sorcerers and 3 Ashen Warriors that are going to spawn in. We're going to come over and have the Ashen Warriors spawn in, and we're going to run away. These Fume Sorcerers are shooting their lightning orbs. When the lightning orbs explode, it deals a huge AoE effect that does an interval of lightning damage. And you don't want to be taking the lightning damage while you're taking damage from the Ashen Warriors. So let's take the Ashen Warriors out first. Look at that 4 or 5 hit combo from the Halberd. Now after he gets all 5 of his attacks out, he is out of breath and he takes a moment to heal, or to recover. So we have 1 more Ashen Warrior and 2 Fume Sorcerers to heal us. The area down below, you don't want to fall down below. There's more Ashen Warriors down below. So if you stay up here, that's ideal. You can run straight past these 2 and go straight down the ladder. Or what Tidus likes to do, you can jump right across the gap, and there's a platform you can land on across the gap. I'll show you in just a second here. Oh, he just fell to his death. So when you drop down there, you will take fall damage. We're going to jump across, and we're going to drop down to the platform down below. If you need your Silver Cat Ring, put it on. Do not go across that chain. It's bad news over there. We're not going to take that area on just yet. We need to rest at the bonfire first. You will get invaded if you go across that chain, and you won't be able to rest at the bonfire. So if we can run past this and open the farm door, we will. We may have to take out this last Ashen Warrior first, but as we're taking out this Ashen Warrior with the Halberd, there's 2 more Ashen Warriors that are going to come over, 1 with a bow that's going to shoot arrows at you, and 1 with the Bandit Axe. So let's bail out of here as fast as possible. We don't want to die right before the bonfire. Just barely missed that arrow. Let's rest at the bonfire, renew our Estus Flask, and we're going back for those enemies because there's some good soul items over there. Right to the right over here on the staircase, at the bottom of the staircase to the right, there's a Spell Quartz Ring +3. You do not want to miss out on that item. It's going to help you out very much with the Blue Smelter Demon. Let's remove Flash Sweat and put on a Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Let's put Magic Weapon back on, our Great Club, and see if we can get a backstab on this enemy up ahead. We want to get revenge on him. He got us pretty good the first time. There's 3 more Ashen Warriors here. 1 with a bow, 1 with a Bandit Axe, and 1 with the Ashen Warrior sword. We're going to use the pillar to block the arrows from the Ashen Warrior with the bow while we fight the other 2 enemies. Now remember, right up to our left is the Fume Sorcerer from before. He will shoot lightning orbs at you if you go out and you make too much noise. Do not get his attention. Stick close to the wall here. There are 2 invisible Ashen Warriors that are going to do jumping attacks at you. Stick close to the wall. Easily go around them for the backstab. Go through all the piles of ash. There's a great hero soul, a hero soul, and a soul of a large proud knight. The next thing we want to do is we want to get the Fire Scepter. So we need to rest at the bonfire, renew our Estus Flash charges, and we're going to unlock the shortcut that takes us to the tower to pick up the scepter. Notice this gate here straight ahead to the right of the water pots. We're going to open that gate to unlock the shortcut. We're going to see more Fume Sorcerer Knights down below. These guys are very dangerous. We're going to pull these levers to open the gates. Notice the bull statue emitting fangs. Hit that bull statue, it's on a track, and it's going to cause the barrel carriers to explode. It's also going to deal some fire damage to the Fume Sorcerers, which they are resistant to fire, however it still does deal damage to them. Same thing with this next part, only there's an invisible Fume Sorcerer right here. So you want to take him out. Notice his Lightning Storm attack. We're going to open the gate. Now we're going to hit that bull statue, and it's going to shoot fire. There's 2 more Fume Sorcerers up ahead. They're very deadly. So they're going to shoot lightning orbs from a distance. Once you get close, one of them is going to shoot lightning orbs at you. The other one's going to shoot that lightning storm once you get close. So very deadly. You see the lightning storm, you see the lightning orbs coming at the same time. You want to take out one as quickly as possible, run away, and heal up. We got lucky here. We were able to lure one of them away to make a one-on-one fight. When you kill the Fume Sorcerers, they can drop the Fume Sorcerer Armor set, the Blue Dagger, and the Implement. The Blue Dagger increases spell damage by 5% at a cost of 200 damage reduction, or damage increase taken. The Upper Dagger is a dex-based weapon. It's not a very high damage weapon. However, the backstack damage and the nose damage is very high on that weapon. Look at the range on his Smelter Hammer. So there's a Iron Warrior here that we need to take out. We want as much space as possible. The flames that come out of his shoulders can interrupt our attacks and cause damage to us at the same time. If it interrupts our attack, he can follow up with an attack and take us out very easily. So we're going to unlock the gate behind him, which will allow us to run past it. We're going to unlock this gate too. What we need to do is get the barrel carriers over here. There is a wall over here that we need to cause the barrel carriers to explode next to. Let's nudge them over in that direction. We have our fire bombs equipped. Really, all Tidus needs to do is hit him with the Great Club, and it'll cause that explosion that we need. But we'll use the fire bombs to try and protect us. We're going to pick up the Catarina, 2 pieces of the Catarina Armor, which is what Sigurd wore in Dark Souls 1. Catarina Gauntlets, Catarina Leggings. The Flame Scepter is to our right there. You go across the chain. That's a whole nother area. Right now, we're at the 15-minute mark. We're going to wrap this episode up here, but first we want to unlock the shortcut back. So we're going to pull this lever. It allows us to skip all the enemies moving forward. We're going to pick up this item, and we're going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.